ripples dance where the minnows play. In God's hands I find my way. The rod bends, the reel hums low, a silent hymn and the rivers flow. By His grace I fish today, in His waters where I pray. Every catch a gift divine, thank you Lord, this joy is mine.
Hello everybody and welcome to By His Grace Fishing. If this is your first time here, please subscribe below, hit that notification bell, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Well, as you can see behind me, the leaves are changing, starting to fall. So that means one thing, it's time to start searching for some crappie. So in this video today, we're going to go out to one of our local places that I catch some crappie throughout the year. We're going to test the water, see if there's any fish coming up. Hopefully we can run into a few of them. We're not using really a particular bait today as far as a brand, but more of a style, and that is the baby shad style. Like the Bobby Garland baby shad. We're going to be using two different baits, one made by Game Changer Baits. It's an excellent bait, and the other one is the Bobby Garland baby shad. And we're going to go out and just throw these things around, see if we can find us a few crappie. Hopefully we can run into a few of them. Right now is definitely time to start searching for those crappie. And I will tell you that this place right here that I'm fishing, I fished for years and never caught a single crappie. I didn't know there was crappie in here until a few years back. When I switched over and started using a lot more micro baits and started fishing for panfish, and I realized that there was actually a lot of crappie in this place. So if you've got a place that you've fished for years and it starts getting cooler, the bluegill and the bass start dying off, go out and just test the water, test the banks, see if you can find any crappie around structure, any flats or points. Just look for something the crappie would hang around, and it may surprise you. You may find crappie that are living in areas that you never knew were there, that you bass fish or catfish all the time. And sometimes those places will really surprise you because you don't fish for them, you don't know that they're there. So don't count out any places that you fish. Go out and give them a try. There may be, there may not be, but that's how I find a lot of these fish. And we're getting ready to do some traveling here locally. We're going to try to hit some new water. Test out some new equipment and see if we can just better these videos. But anyways, let's get to the video, so stick around and see what we get. All right, let's see if we can find us any crappie that are starting to come up here. If we can keep from falling in the water. It may take us a minute to find the depth on these fish, if we can find any. Probably going to have to shoot this out there. We'll see if we can find us a couple fish though. Oh, there's one already. That's not a crappie. That is definitely not a crappie. That is definitely not a crappie. Ah, it's a fish that snapped us off. Man, that stinks. That is the only one I had. So hopefully that thing will wash back to us. Man, that was disappointing right there. It was exciting but disappointing at the same time. So let me rebait here. See if we can find us another fish. Hopefully our float will make its way back up here. All right, we're tied back on here. Minus a F100 float. Hopefully that float will resurface as we search for some crappie here. There's a fish. It's a little bass. It's a beautiful little bass. Oh, yeah. Thank you for that fish, Lord. Beautiful fish. That's a good cast over there. There's a fish. Oh, he spit it. This right here is usually one of the first places that the crappie come to. Right out there, quite a bit further out. There's a little bite. There's a fish. Oh, that's what we're looking for. What we are looking for. Beautiful little crappie. He's on the small side, but still what we're looking for. Thank you for that beautiful fish, Lord. Beautiful little crappie. All right, let's try to skip. There we go. We skipped up there. I don't know if there'll be any up that shallow or not. We'll see. Wouldn't have figured that one would have been as shallow as it was. There's a fish. Oh yeah. Another little crappie. Thank you for that beautiful crappie, Lord.
Down by the water at the break of dawn, casting my line while the world moves on. Every ripple tells a story, every breeze a prayer. In the quiet of the morning I feel him there. I give thanks to the Lord for the fish, big or small, from the creeks to the rivers, big or small. I'm not just a fisherman with a rod in hand, I'm a fisher of men, following his plan.
All right, we snapped off there in a tree. That was no good, but we're back in business again here. Seeing if we can, oh no, we are over a tree again. Lord, help us to catch fish. Please help us to catch fish. There's a fish. Oh, there's a fish. He got us out. Another little guy. Lord, thank you for that beautiful little crappie there. These fish right here are coming up, not to spawn right now, but they're coming up here and eating. There's a lot of bait fish that are up in here. A lot of bait fish that are up in here, and they're coming up on this little shallow area here, and they're feeding on these small minnows and stuff here. There's another one. Another one, a little bit better fish. A little bit better fish. We started off with a floater. Very first cast, first fish snapped us off. Lord, thank you for that beautiful little crappie. That's the only float that I had on me at the time because I honestly didn't plan on losing that float. So right now we're just jigging this through the water column. Just giving it a little reel and a little jig. Just popping it a little bit here and there. And that seems to be working pretty good on these fish. Seems to be working so far. All right, what we're doing here is we're not really fishing this bait in any particular way. We're just trying to get it out there, and we're just slow reeling and jigging this bait into us. There's another one. It's another beautiful crappie. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish there. It seems to be working so far. We've used a couple different brands of baits so far, but they've all been the baby shad style bait, or the baby shad profile. Right now we are using a Bobby Garland baby shad. There's another one. Tangled up there. Oh yeah, as soon as I walk around here, this place is full of, oh yeah, the water's moving. There's so many of these little small bait fish in here. Man, there's a bunch of them in here. Step out a little bit deeper. I think those fish are here. I think we're just having to fish too fast for them. We're going to put a float on here. Slow it down for them some. Alright, so here's going to be our last cast. And then we are going to swap over. We're going to keep the same lure, same jig head on here, but we are going to add a small float to our line. Because I think those fish are here. We're just keeping it, we're having to fish it a little too fast for them right this second. Over there on that flat where they were actively feeding, they were actually chasing bait down. But right here they're not. So let's get us a float here. Alright, as shallow as this water is, we're going to give this about 1 foot. That's about what we're going to give it. Give it about 1 foot. There it goes, right there. Thank you for that beautiful crappie, Lord. Let's see if we can find another one out there. Right about right there. See if they're on that shaded line. those fish are moving, and I have lost them here. Let's try it a little further, as far out as we can get. Have definitely moved on us. There's one right there. Lord, thank you for that beautiful little crappie there. I'm glad we found them again here. Well, everybody, that's pretty much about it. I wish I hadn't lost my float on that first cast. That was a brand new float. It never did resurface, but we made the best of it, and we caught some fish anyways. These crappie are not really coming up yet to spawn. They had just come up in this shallow area here, basically to catch some of these minnows and stuff that's coming up here. There's a lot of bait fish. They were just coming up here and actively feeding. But we caught a few of them. Can't wait for the crappie to really turn on. I enjoy crappie fishing. But I want to thank everybody for watching and supporting this channel. Hope you enjoy this video, and until next time, God bless and have a good day.